So everyone, thank you so much for being here today. I don't know if you picked it up, actually it's pretty hard, but I actually have an accent because I'm Italian. When people meet me, they, after very little, they think that I have a split personality disorder. They're like, Maggio, when we meet you, you're super talkative, friendly, like sociable. Then in text messages, you only reply yes and no. Guys, how do you want me to express my feeling if I can't use my hands? Come on. So guys, I do apologize if today I'm only gonna be half funny, but I only have one hand available. Understand me. So my name is Maggio, which means the month of May in Italian. Just to ask, do you guys all know who the royal family is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so the Beckham, they called their son Brooklyn because Victoria, she found out she was pregnant of him when she was in New York City in Brooklyn. My mother did the same thing. The only problem, she found out that when she was pregnant with me, that I was in Pesaro. That doesn't sound good. Hey, Pesaro! Fucking ugly name. So she went for the month she found out. That's a very unusual name, and I got bullied for it. Because children can be a little evil. I'm sorry, guys, I shouldn't say that for the parents. Actually, they're little cunt with a big mouth. Well, so that's why I decided to come to the UK. Not that place that they don't speak Italian or any other languages. And they might not speak languages very well, but what they mastered is politeness. And by politeness, I mean their inability of express their feelings unless they are in a pub and it's 8 p.m. Then their bro, there's way too many feelings, please. Anyway, you know, guys, what is the worst thing that can happen to you when you move in the UK? Being mugged? No, not really, that's okay, whatever, material things. Being raped? Maybe, unless you're gay, then it's like, yes, please give it to me. It's the neighbors. Yeah, the neighbors can be a fucking nightmare. And after a very extensive research, I found out that there are 5 main types of neighbors. We start with the germaphobe. Those people, they deep clean their homes every time before the cleaner arrives. What's the point? Really, like, I don't understand. Then we have the best friend. Those are the ones that before you even moved in, they're already waiting for you at your doorstep with cupcakes. And they know everyone's business. And they are gonna find out everything about you too. Like that son, Pierluigi, that your father had a few years before you were born. But please don't say that to your mother. They really wanted to work for the MI6, but I guess they just didn't pass the test. And they are fulfilling their childhood dreams by becoming the detective of the building. Then we have the bachelor. Those are a very unique type. I know a lot of those type. Their house turns into a club every weekend. They got some sort of special license, I think. Look into that. Yeah, they change their partner like if it was underwear. And sometimes they might come to your flat and hide because there's the psycho partners outside banging at their door. I swear it was only a night stand. Yes, brother, I can imagine the shit you told them to get into their pants, but that's none of my fucking business. And then we have number 4, the noise sensitive. They might seem like they give a shit about you. Hey, darling, have you got a cold? They don't care. They only want to know why the fuck you have started breathing heavily at night. Cold or a new cocaine addiction? Like, what is the timeline before we get rid of that, you know? Anyways, so then we have the last, but not the least, what I call upets de merda, or the American. So the American are the one that are permanently on a defense defense mode, and they're the first one that will always start a war in order to maintain peace. I had one of those and it wasn't easy. Anyways, when I moved to the UK, I was very close to this British old lady called Norma. Basically, we were literally living in the same building. That's how close we were. Yeah, so one day, you know, like I think we all understood that by now I'm very fucking Italian. And we express our love through food. And during university, all the students are broke, they will never turn down a free meal. So my house was basically a hostel. I was living in a very posh neighborhood, Mayfair. Yeah. In a very posh building. Turns out I was very good at spending my dad's money, but I'm not so good at making them, but whatever. That's for another day. Yeah, so she comes up and she's like, Maggio, darling, how are you doing today? Very good, Norma, very, very good, thank you. You know, that's a very nice place called East London. You should go there and check it out. The young people live there. Thank you, Norma. I was finally making friends in the UK. I was super excited. And I say, actually, you know, there's a very nice place called the countryside where all the old people live. I just wanted to reciprocate the friendly advice, but guess what? She really didn't take that well at all. And I'm like, why? And my friend is like, Maggio, she was telling you to fuck off. Really? That was so nice. I mean, how can somebody be so nice and telling you to fuck off, you know? Guys, it took me years to recognize what the fuck passive aggressiveness is like. But let me tell you one thing. If you ever decide to move to Italy and somebody wants to tell you to fuck off, it's not gonna take you years to understand that. Thank you very much.